This week, Chelsea confirmed the loan signing of Gonzalo Higuain until the end of the season from Juventus. So this got us thinking about Chelsea's previous signings that haven't really worked out in the Abramovich era. So Chris Sutton and Steve Sidwell join me now to discuss this. Let's take a look at some of the signings, because Robbie Savage did this on his Instagram story this week, which you may have seen, some hits and misses. So in the hits, Didier Drogba, 104 goals in 254 games. Anelka, 38 goals in 125 games, and a bargain 15 million he was. Diego Costa, who Chelsea have been missing ever since he left, 52 goals in 89 games. But by and large, when Chelsea have spent big money on what was on paper the finished article, it hasn't really worked out. Have a look at the bottom three here. Rachel said herself just then in Gone in 60 Seconds that Torres was the worst ever Premier League signing. 20 goals in 110 games for him. Shevchenko, just 9 goals in 48 games. And their record striker signing, Morata, £75 million he cost, just 16 goals in 47 games. So, Chris, you've played up front for Chelsea. Why do you think...
I started them off, I think.
Why do you think it hasn't worked out when they've spent big money?
Well, some of them have, of course. I think in terms of Morata, he seemed to lose confidence quite early and never recovered. I don't understand the Giroud situation. I think that, Sarri clearly wanted Higuain in, but I think Giroud does offer something. The likes of Shevchenko and Torres went for big money. Surprised a little bit with Torres as well. I thought he'd hit the ground running. But I think, look, is it the weight of the shirt? Maybe at times, but you go for big money and the pressure's on.
Well, Higuain is arguably the finished article. He got his record career high 36 goals playing under Maurizio Sarri at Napoli. They're now reunited at Chelsea. Can Sarri work his magic again and make this number 9 a success?
Well, he's got every chance because obviously they've got a track record with working with each other before and they got the best out of him before. But as we've seen, it's not guaranteed. What you can probably be for sure is that they'll go through patterns of play with the other players getting used to how he adapts his runs into the box and obviously secures the ball in the edge of the box for players like Hazard to come onto.
Well, this is the thing. How much will a player like Higuain improve Hazard? Because he's openly said he doesn't like playing through the middle.
And I think it's been an issue for Chelsea for a while now, and Sarri's forced the transfer committee's hand in terms of bringing Higuain in. I think he'll be a star, and I'll tell you why. I think if you look at his record over the last decade, he's scored goals every season. Sarri knows him, and the biggest thing as well, which you alluded to, is you need to get the best out of your best player, and that's Eden Hazard.
Well, we've asked you guys on social media to have your say too. Will Higuain be a hit or a miss? Unfortunately, you're not as positive as Chris Sutton. 53% of you think he will be
Miseries.
a miss.